Hello everyone and welcome to Bootleg'd. This is a series that I've been trying to get off the ground as well as other content on my channel for about the last 2 years or so. Basically, each episode will be looking at either a different video game, movie, product, you name it, and I'll just be talking about it. Right now I have a Google Doc that's about 7 pages long and just packed to the brim with some of the best stuff that I've seen, and some of the lowest of the low, scum of the earth, bottom of the bargain bin at Walmart on Black Friday sale kind of trash. And I think it's fascinating to look at something that can be pretty good and stuff that's just terrible. Stuff that just makes you want to set it on fire and stomp on the ashes. But yeah, in this video I'm just kind of explaining what the series is going to be about, and as well as answering a few questions from my Discord. So to have some talking points to kind of organize this whole video, I came up with the 6 W's, as I like to call them. The who, what, where, when, why, and wow. But before we get into any of that, I think that's enough small talk. So, roll the intro. What an intro, am I right? Oh, this? Oh, there's nothing in here. I'm lying to you. Really big shout out to Triple Stabber for making the logo for this series, because before I just had some clip art, and I think this just fits the series more, you know? Like, here's the old one. It's super just like bland, desaturated, and cringe. But then Trips is like, oh, who's this handsome fella? And also shout out to Tim Garland, who made the music for the intro. He didn't make it for the intro to the series, but I did go out and buy the license to use the music. So big thanks to him there. This series will pretty much just be me exclusively talking about whatever topic I happen to be discussing that day. And like I said, this could be a video game, a movie, a product, basically whatever I can get my hands on. But of course, when I'm gathering footage from multiplayer video games, I might ask a group of people to help me get that footage. All of whom will be thanked individually in the description and end of the video. And as for the style of video, expect it to kind of be a mix between Scott the Woz, Brian David Gilbert, and Jay Schlatt. A pretty high bar to set at the very beginning of a video series, but hopefully we get there. As I've said before, the broad category of topics that we'll be covering is stuff like video games, movies, merchandise, other products that I happen to stumble across, or you happen to stumble across. But in this section, I want to go a little bit more in depth about each of those categories. So for video games, it could be anything from Steam, the App Store, Game Jolt, Itch.io, the Google Play Store, as well as things from consoles like the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I'm not going to spoil everything in this video, but I'm going to give some examples about things I want to cover. For Steam, I want to cover games like Crab Game, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. All of them are just fascinating to me because Crab Game is just a mix of Squid Game the series and then Mario Party. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds is a parody of games like Fortnite and PUBG, Battle Royales where people are fighting to the death to be the last one. And Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl is just a Smash Bros ripoff with Nickelodeon characters. In the Google Play and the App Store, there are a plethora of games such as Among Us clones and Fall Guys ripoffs, and even a lot of Friday Night Funkin' duplicates that I think would be very interesting to cover in their own right, let alone the fact that they look like they were designed by a 10-year-old making their first Unity game. Like, look at this. This isn't Fall Guys. This is a tumor. I've also found quite a few games for consoles that I hadn't even considered before. Like, I found a few Wii Sports ripoffs and Smash Bros clones for major consoles. I'm looking at you, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. You can't hide forever. I'm coming for you. And I'm fastly approaching. I've been kind of on the fence about including Five Nights at Freddy's in this series, the fan games specifically, because there are just so many and they have so many different headcanons about everything, but I feel like I'm going to because they're parodying the Five Nights at Freddy's style. That, of course, being you're a security guard working the night shift, the place is haunted, and they're going to vor you. Moving on to film, I have a good handful of films in my head that I already want to talk about, or things that I found at Goodwill, like Snow Queen 2. Don't know what happened at the first one, but alright. I'd also qualify video game movies to be bootlegs because they're making a film based off of pre-existing characters, and usually they're terrible. Like, let's face it, gamers, there's never been a good video game movie. You can't name me a single one. No? I'm not gonna keep going until you name one. I guarantee you cannot name one. I swear, you can try all you want, but you will never be able to name a single good video game movie. Right now, the main video game movies I want to cover are the Doom movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
It's about drive.
The Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie, and the Slender Man movie, which was received relatively poorly, as well as the Five Nights at Freddy's movie when that comes out. But I guess until then, these will do. I could go into more depth, but I'm already halfway through the script. We've spent 25 minutes filming, and we're only at the second W, so it's probably best that we keep going. The series is going to be airing on YouTube, with smaller clips being uploaded to my TikTok to kind of drive traffic back to YouTube. But I'm also thinking about using Twitch to record gameplay. So if that's something you're interested in, go follow me at twitch.tv/darkmedia. I'll always have the stream scheduled ahead of time and let everyone know through the community tab. So keep an eye on the community tab for updates about when I'm going to be streaming. Whenever I feel like it, damn it! Now you might be asking yourself, Michael, why the hell do you want to do something like this? Well, see, it's very simple. I like white men play video game talk. I play video game, I talk, I white. It's perfect. The process of making these videos is probably gonna go something like this. I see a game, movie, or merchandise that follow the criteria for being a bootleg. I expose myself to that media. I record me playing that game, watching that movie, or looking at that product. Throw a couple jokes in there, draft the script, record the voiceover, record any video I need to do, edit it all together, and boom, that's it. It's done. Just like that. Just like that, it's done. Will there be a distinction between parody and bootlegs? I'm gonna try to separate the obvious parodies from the just terrible knockoff stuff, but if something goes over my head, please feel free to correct me. I usually do my fair share of research beforehand, so I should be able to tell them apart, but people make mistakes. Alright, and that concludes the Q&A section of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It honestly took me such a long time to just kind of sit down and write the script, because there were just so many ideas that I've had for this series over the past couple years, and it's kind of hard to just put them all down on paper, even if it is digital paper. But thank you guys for sticking with me through this video, and for the rest of the series, maybe? I don't know. I have so many cool ideas for this series, and I'm just really excited to go on this journey of discovering what kind of terrible and hilarious things we can find. I will always be taking recommendations for things in the comments below, so if you have anything from your childhood, you're like, oh yeah, I remember playing a fighting game with the FNAF characters, like, shoot me a link to that, man. Damn, quit holding out on me, shit. Basically, if you have any ideas for future videos for me to make in this series, just leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys again for watching the first episode of Bootleg'd, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.